Yo, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to the Giga Gang. We are here today with a little bit of arena, I guess, and then some level 4 trader stuff that's going on. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be, well, you just have to go into it. Like, most of them I don't have, so not there yet. Either money spent to start with, and then secondly, a level. I mean, I wasn't on over the weekend. I had a bit to do over the weekend, so wasn't on then. Let's try and get some stuff here. This is funny though, like even with the, there we go. Even with the arena stuff that I've been doing, I mean, I've not played that many games actually, but yeah, I'm level 37, so you know, Max Traders comes at level 42 for Ragman, so even irrespective of money spent, still not quite there. We'll see what we could do today in arena. I've got some last hero stuff to do. I do actually only end up with these like annoying situations. I mean, this one's not too bad. It's 2 days left, or 2.5 days to do 5 third places. It's not too bad. What we've got to do here: scout enemies, eliminate enemies in one match. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, fine. That should be right. So we just play scout. Cool. It's actually quite good. Like, I'm almost always end up playing in force these days. I don't know why. It just feels that way. But yeah, it does feel quick, right? It does feel quick. It does feel a bit quick for me, honestly. I think most players will be gated by other things, and I don't feel like it should be that way. Because otherwise, what was the point? I feel like they should have waited a bit longer. Like, when was the wipe? I mean, it wasn't that long ago, right? When did they actually do it? I don't even remember now. It was July. Was it? Is it even a month? I don't think it's even a month. Surely. I don't think it's even a month. Right, we've got to get our eye back in. I feel rusty. I haven't played since Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So it's been a couple of days. Been a couple of days. Sort of slowly work our way back towards the regular stream schedule, which does mean I'm not on quite as much. Once I do get to level 42 and I have max traders, I probably will move all my arena stuff at that point, or at least I'll utilize it. I think that's probably where I'll be like, okay, you know, we did it, we got to max traders. You know, after that point, I don't really care, because it's like you've sort of got everything at that point. Maybe 1.0 is sooner rather than later. It feels quick for sure. That's a good theory. I'm still banking on December. I think they're going to give themselves as much time as possible, but you never know. You never know. We're going to go with on Chop Shop. I think I'll probably go with the MP7 unless there's a lot of people who are playing Enforcer. We'll have to see. Because Enforcer can really cramp your style in Last Hero. With the MP7 in particular. Because FMJ, it won't one-shot somebody through the annoying Class 4 face shields and stuff. So let's see. Damn, didn't see him. So we need to go second wipe before 1.0. I mean, never say never. God, where is that guy? Oh yeah! Where's this dude? There's someone like... Ah, he bait me out just as I moved. Yeah, nothing on 1.0 at all. Yeah! You. No. Damn it. Yo, I found the overseer key. If you need to open it, I've got it already. The theta. Nice. Where's this guy going? He goes out there. Get out of here. Damn. Oh, someone else was shooting at him. He was shooting at me. Weave and dodge. Weave and dodge. Back out. Back out. Okay, made a bit too much noise over there. So we can get over here. This guy. Someone right there. Ah, not quite. So close. So close! Oh, I don't know how I got that guy. No, 6 hits, damn it. Oh, he was at a weird angle. I was expecting him to be leaning around the corner. Never mind. Damn, okay, fair enough. Got right by that guy. Suddenly turned into a movement god, this dude. Oh, I just went over his head. Over his head, over his head. 4 hits, didn't manage to get him. Same guy. Oh, a bit far. I should have ADS for that one, I think. Where are these guys? Whoa! Oh, nice angle. Nice angle. Oh, 6 shots down. I should have hit him in the head there. Needs to aim at the heads to get that one to work, but never mind. Okay. Okay. No! Oh no, there's someone right behind me. No, this guy 14 drain. He's just like suddenly popped it out of nowhere. Okay, I got him once. What? Oh my god, this guy knows. This guy knows the deal. Absolutely baiting me. I think there's someone else there. Ah, it's behind. Crap. Oh, what? 6 hits. Damn it. Probably shouldn't have just run into the... No, literally the moment I ran. The worst timeline. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on. This is the worst place to go. No, I had him. Oh, that was my fault. Stupid fault. Lack of aim. How long arena? Worth the wait? Yep. We're just doing one game. Absolutely crazy. Yo. I hate spawning in that one. When you just spawn literally in the middle. It's super close, this one. Oh, straight out. This Basso Gas guy, like, always one-taps me. It doesn't seem to be able to kill anyone else. The smirk guy, he's good, he's good. He knows the audio really well. He can tell when you're coming and he just... Couldn't even tell where he was then. Alright, cool. Warm-up complete, good. Well, it was worth it. It's definitely worth it. It's not worth just going in, I think, in my opinion. Just straight into the game. Especially if you've taken a few days off, you know, where you haven't played. 100% worth going in and, you know, doing what you need to do. Especially when you can complete all three in one go, which is very good. Right, okay, so let us swap ourselves back over. I don't even... Oh. What's happened to that? Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. That better? It's like some NVIDIA logo in there. Somehow. Okay, cool. Whatever. Yeah, so it's worth it just to grab a little bit of XP, I think, to just boost it up. Even if I'm not transferring actual stuff at the moment. We'll just, you know, get a bit of XP, because it does help. I do find, typically, the 35 through to 42 takes a long time. It's a big, long grind. And... using Arena does actually help with that XP, because you're just getting that sort of extra like 10 or 15k per day from the Arena dailies, especially as I'm not anymore playing like every single day like I was at the beginning of the wipe, because I always put it back, and you know, the content right at the start, it kind of makes itself, it's pretty easy, and then after a while, you know, you have to like, it takes a bit more longer to put the videos together, look through all the different options and actually think of something interesting to say, right? So it takes a bit longer. Is the insurance still bricked? I haven't actually checked. I think it's still pretty expensive, as far as I understand it. Yo, Hubel, what's going on, man? Yeah, we're all good. We are all good. I'm actually going to be on... I'm going to be on today, tomorrow, and then when... No, I'm not going to be on Wednesday. So I'm going to be on today, tomorrow, and then I'm going to be off for like a week, basically. Because I'm going to go to a LAN party with my friends. Which is going to be lovely. Normally it coincides with the wipe, so this time, because the wipe came in July, actually really helped. It means I'm not kind of battling these, you know, various things, which is nice. Yo, one shot, what's going on? Like the state of the economy, the amount of cash inflow and outflow feels right. If they clip the wings of the traders insurance ready for 1.0. I don't think they're going to do anything this hardcore for 1.0, because you just look at the player the estimated player numbers, and they're in my opinion fairly drastically bad, and I don't think Nikita will allow that to go through for 1.0 personally. I think it's too punishing for the average player. You know, Tarkov's not for everyone, but how will I survive a week without my protein streamer? Exactly, you'll have to find a way. I'll have to find a way. Now, I think I still need these Xenos. Oh, yeah, so I did a scav run earlier. We may as well just start with one in a sec. And I've got this class 6 plate, which I just found. Which is like kind of cool. Are you on the quest from Ref? No, not yet. I haven't done most of Ref's quest line in here. I've done all the ones in Arena, but I haven't done Balancing 2 with the Packer. I was going to just do this when I got there on Punisher. For the time being, I wasn't really that fussed. Anyway, we'll just so like what do we actually need to do? I need to kind of remind myself of what we actually need. So workbench wise, I've got these fire clean gun noob things. I now need the thermites mainly. Then you get thermite. What else do you get? Where do you get thermite again? So there's a quest you can get one of them. Let me see if there's another quest you can get more. Pest control, you get 2 actually. I think I have pest control. Yeah, you do get 2. Okay, so we could complete this and get workbench 3, which would be quite nice. Generator. Okay, we've got quite a lot to do for that because we've got the whole events to do. So we need car batteries. We need electric motors, which is just like really difficult to do. Okay, fine. So I'm not really getting anywhere with that. What about security? Security requires. This one's not too bad. Nixel lenses. I think I need to get onto. I need to do skiers quest lines. I think I need to do this Lend-Lease. No, I think I need to do setup because I think setup goes to on Inform Means Arms. Let me have a look. I don't think setup would be that hard actually. Actually, without being able to buy the Ushankas, it's kind of annoying. So yeah, Inform Means Armed, and once you've accepted Inform Means Armed, you can then buy the Wi-Fi cameras, which then means you can do the Nixel lens crafts in here. This one. You kind of need to be able to buy this. Like you can do the barter, but you need these electronic components and a power bank. So, but anyway, this is a long way away, so I'm not actually too fussed about security 3. It doesn't really matter to me. Water collector 3. What do we need for that? Oh, that's generator and heating. Heating requires... we just need these. Military corrugated tubes. Now, these spawn on Lighthouse. So, if you need these... I wonder if we could do this. Let's go and see. If you need these, you're going to spawn as scavs on Lighthouse. Although I think this queue's pretty full. So maybe we won't do that. This is a good one to just do passively in the background. Lighthouse is normally pretty full. Lavatory, we need... this is what we needed these for. That's what the xenomorphs are for. Gold. So I do need these. I need pressure gauges as well. Vajek, thank you for the prime. See, I was trying to decide exactly what we needed to do. I've got a lot of Peacekeeper stuff to do. So if we look at the traders, right? So Prapple, I just have money spent. They've just unlocked him, right? So technically I could do money spent on him. Jaeger, I've just got money spent. So I'm pretty close to both of these. 400k and 700k. It's not that bad. Therapist on level 4 already. I actually didn't look what she's got. So you could buy Grizzlies, bars for ibuprofens, buy Augmentins, you could buy Labs cards. Okay, and then the thick items case barters, fine. Skier, I'm like miles away Skier on his rep. And that's because I technically should pay him $1 million. But I'm not there on level either. Peacekeeper, they haven't actually opened him yet, but I'm a long way on money. Mechanic isn't open yet, but I'm some way off on money. Ragman, I'm quite a long way off on money as well. And weirdly, he is open. Does anybody know on Ragman 4 whether you get class 5 armor? That's the one question that I have sort of have outstanding. Is Ref a PvP only trader? Yes, but they are bringing him to PvE. He will be coming to PvE fairly soon. Yeah, we just have to decide what to do really. Whether we do... doing more skier stuff probably is a good idea, but that means I need to do this one. What do you need? So the Ushanka. Actually, have I done this one already? Dress to kill, hand over Ushankas. I've already done that. I just need cowboy hats. Okay, so any Ushankas that I have here, these are for setup. Okay. We just got players though. So you can get the Bagari as a class 5 for barter. Oh, yes, this is the thing I don't know because a lot of the stuff disappeared. So, like, Prapor Skaran disappeared, for example. Ragman 4. Okay, looks like you can just buy this. Looks like you can just buy Bagari. Not being able to buy USD is really hindered by progress towards unlocking Peacekeeper. Yeah, no, exactly. It's very hard because if you don't have, yeah, because you can't buy dollars, you have to source your dollars by selling other stuff to him, and it's really painful. It's really painful. So we have to decide exactly what we're going to do next. This is the thing. Streets, thorax, or stomach shot. This has got like no time left on it, unfortunately. So I'm customs 4 times. Probably can't do that in the time limit. Probably can't really do any of these in the time limit. Yeah, I want Scare Rep, really. I mean, I could just pay him a mil, do the loyalty buyout. We need Peacekeeper. We do actually need to do Peacekeeper. For Rep. And Ragman. Database 2. I mean, this would be good because we can carry on doing Punisher. So we can do an AKM plus do Eagle Eye at the same time. That would actually be kind of handy to do. I know we're not really doing Skier stuff then, unfortunately, but I have courtesy visits to do as well, technically. Let me go and just tag that because otherwise I'm going to forget what I was up to. Peacekeeper, Eagle Eye. That's the one. Okay, well, let's do that anyway. I don't think I have an AKM of any kind. No, we can go buy one though. We'll do the mechanic thing that I usually do. You never go duo? Nah. We lone wolf. Do you think you'll go for prestige? Nope. No way. Absolutely no way. Definitely not this wipe. Any old normal wipe? Sometimes I think. You know what we can do now? We can do VDMCS gas tube. Because we've got mechanic 3, so we can now... Wait, can we not do the Krebs? Oh, it's a Peacekeeper 4. They must have they changed that, no? They must have changed that. I don't think the Krebs was Peacekeeper. Oh no, it's because it was really cheap off the fleet. That was why. That's the answer. It was really cheap off the fleet. But it's no longer cheap off the fleet because you can't get to it on the fleet. That's the reason. Right, what should we grab here? Who do we need money spent with? I do need money spent with Skier, so that's actually acceptable. That's fine. Pistol grip, just go for the sword, that's fine. Bastion. And just go for RPG, that's fine. Go for one of these guys. Now, previously I was just using the TAC 30 on top of here. Now you can technically get this. I need to check. Do I have any of these already? I think I'll just use it. I'll just grab this one and use it. Okay, that's all right. Right, have I got any things just to go on top? We could just go with a little like ACOG or something. Can I buy the canted site? I don't usually do canted builds. Surely we should be able to buy level 3 traders. Yeah. Right, what would be good here? Maybe we just go for like the Boris or something. If we're gonna pay that much, no, we may as well just get Delta Point. But it gets our Peacekeeper spend, you say? Okay. Let's grab ourselves the forefront. That's going in that one. Actually, his repair is okay. Repair's not too bad. Repair's definitely improved. Fine. I spent too much stash time is to even think about prestige. I just don't want to do all of the Kappa stuff. I don't like the Kappa quest lines. The sniper stuff, the test drive ones, I just can't be bothered. Yeah, but actually, it would be pretty useful actually to be able to. I'll do a little bit of BP, but it would be pretty useful to be able to buy PS because I can't buy PS yet. Can only buy this T46 stuff. I'll just mark these ones. Okay, and then just take a car kit. Got it with me. Grab that. Right, what else we need? We need splint, a painkiller of some description, heavy. I'm probably taking an actual bandage, and then some form of grenade. We will need a bit of extra ammo actually. Just take a stack of T46. Buy a bit more. Okay. Fine. I think that should be okay. Just gonna give it a quick test. You got a fast way idea to get $50K. It's not quick. Unfortunately, it's not really any fast way of doing it. There's no real quick way of doing it, I'm afraid. You just have to be on it using. Oh yeah, we were gonna do scav. We'll just do scav factory just to blast through the queue. Yeah, so you just gotta keep doing it. Keep doing the barters. I'm like trying to use the money that I have in dollars to buy or barter for MP5s, then stuff them in the cultist circle because 5 MP5s will get you a 6-hour run or 40 now, so 25% chance of the 6-hour run, which is quite good. So went to plant the SV98. Did it? Got out. Realized I needed to stash the multi-tool as well. Oh yeah, it's so annoying. How's the renovations coming on the house? Good. Things are being like actually built now. We've kind of like passed the worst stage of the renovation where it looks like the worst it's going to be. They ended up having to take down like the ceiling in my office and stuff so they could it's just become annoying. But we're past the worst of it, so things are getting like reconstructed now, which is quite good. What's the take to grind for level 4 peacekeeper? Yeah, it's like 110,000. It's crazy. Yeah, paying for repairs does work. It does work. It's just it's delayed in the UI. It doesn't work in the UI. Okay, let's go and grab... yeah, I remember what we were doing here before, because we were going to go and do... Actually, I should do this. I should do this first. So we'll just do this quick. Oh, spicy. Oh, I got bayonets. That's nice. So every time you see these bayonets, you want to be using those for the barters with Peacekeeper. So get your brown-handled knives. Ooh, zipper, that's good. This turns into an M67 grenade, so we want to keep that. G-phone. Later on, that's like foul magazines, but I don't think you can get them until Mechanic 4. You do need for some quests. I'm going to keep them. Meds, I'm still just stockpiling meds, because usually I end up crafting them into other stuff or selling them, and I've just got loads of them at the moment. And I don't really have anything particularly good to do with them. I need to rethink about my meds strategy. But yeah, you can buy some of the extra stuff off Fence to... If you're like, you know, you've got brown knives, but you've got no bayonets off, and you'll be able to... Come on. Right. You got the 110k but need it for the pred shit. Oh man, yeah, it just takes ages, right? I haven't got it for Peacekeeper himself yet. I'm like 80 something k. So did they make repair cheap again? It looks like they've been fiddling with it, so it doesn't seem too bad now. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Kinda lame, but alright. Maybe go and check the box of tricks in the corner. Huh. Your vid with the bots was gold, but 50k. 50k is just a lot. It's just a lot, right? Should I prefer level 4 combined materials over level 5 ceramic? I mean, I would always prefer level 5 if you have the option for the same money. That's not usually the way it goes. Usually it's more expensive. Obviously you're not going to be able to repair it particularly well, so there's that as well. But like class 5 is just so much better than class 4. Like it really is, especially against the range of ammo you might be facing right now in this wipe. You know, class 5 is going to protect you way better against things like 7.62 PS that we're about to use in the next raid, even against BP, for example. It's like a 50-50 with BP. I'm just taking everything so we can just dump it to the traders when we get out. Any tips for So Good Part 2 and 3? I'm not even sure if I've done them yet. How do you build your AK? I'm going for a weird canted one this time, which I don't usually do. But let's see if there's anything down here. There's usually some like random item. Or something else as well, PST. But yeah, my AKM I usually just put on polymer stock with the pad. Some kind of handguard, doesn't really matter what. B10M, CAA, like what, RS47, MOE AKM, whatever really, it doesn't really matter. And then, I mean, I'll show you in a sec. We've got it on our PMC, so we'll grab it in a second. It's become a little bit messy, but don't really matter. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically keep a sort of a line here, and then I'm just going to sell most of the bits. Like, just sell them straight to the traders. Like this. I'm just any opportunity to try and get money spent, and I'm going to do so. Pin this down here. So that one I'll turn into an MP5 in a sec. Meds to IFAC, IFAC to AFAC. That's probably not a bad idea. Turn them to IFACs is good. Yeah, I'll have to try. I'll have to give it a go. Let me have a look, actually. Best place to get a sledgehammer? That box that we just went to down in that underground area is not a bad place. Where have I found them? They're random. You know, sledgehammers are really random. Sometimes they're loose. They're tricky because of that. Okay, bed station. So yeah, I've got loads. I've got so many. Okay, so we'll buy one of these. Maybe go to Fence, see if he's got any cheaper beds. There you go, 3k, half price. Half price, discount sale, love it. Okay, I'll turn them into IFACs then. I got loads of them, you see, because I basically turned all the augmentins just out of force of habit into them. I can get one of these using the Zibbo that we just got, so I can make some more green powder. I'm not making SOST anymore. I'm gonna turn this back off. I'm not making SOST anymore because I feel like I don't really need it. Because I have the ability now to buy. I should probably sell some of this prep, shouldn't I? I have the ability now to buy what I need from Peacekeeper. So I basically buy like M855, which is fine. Like SOST is okay so long as you don't have access to M855. But once you do, it feels sort of pointless. The screws are actually just like really rubbish. I'm just gonna get rid of these ones. Probably this. I just don't want to keep too much, really. Keep these. Bit more ammo. Okay, so that's proper as well. You won't buy the boxes and the same, but anyway. We can sell them all that gumph. Oh yeah, we've got this as well. So this is not going to repair. So what's the repair cost now? So it's still like 40,000. So it's like 12k. So I just feel like this isn't really worth it. That's the issue. It's just not really worth it. But you can sell all the pieces from the gun and then sell this to Fence afterwards. So that gets a bit of money spent. Okay, all right. So here's where we are. Here's our AKM. We've gone for an ACOG this time. I'm just trying to do Punisher, really. I'm not doing anything too crazy. Where's my tasks? So we've got Eagle Eyes. We can wander around and get the UAVs. We've got Punish Part 1. We need 4 more kills. Courtesy Visit. Like Colleagues Part 1, I'm not really doing. I've just got it there in the background. So we'll see. But this is more of a saunter around Shoreline. It's another one of those. How much is... yeah, it's like 50k. It's not worth it. 30k. 24k. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe M32s. I don't know if it's worth insuring those. People going to take the M32s? I feel like no. So they might take the bag. Probably won't take the balaclava. Which individual pieces on this can we do? That's 40k for that. 4. 27. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to insure the gun. Be alright. Really like the up the repair skill gain. That is good. That's good. We're going from a Ryzen 3700X to a 5700X 3D make a huge difference. Yes. In short, yes. And it's a pretty easy upgrade because it's all on the same platform. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to change your RAM. You don't have to change your MOBO. You will probably have to update your BIOS. People with older 3700X motherboards, if it's relatively old, it's probably on an old BIOS. I had to update my BIOS. So that's just one thing to bear in mind because there's new support required for the X3D chips. So I had to update my BIOS to a later version. Oh, I was supposed to use the bayonet. Doesn't matter. But it should make a big difference. I mean, I expect 57. I mean, it's probably going to give you... It'll give you at least 50% more frames. At least. Some maps it might even double you. Your GPU doesn't matter that much. In most cases. So apparently I chose the worst time to start playing EFT. Any good tips on stash level 2? What is even required for that? Because for EOD you don't need to get it. But you need the hand drill, right? I think you need the hand drill. You mainly need cash, no? Let me see. Stash. Where's the stash upgrade? So you need 2.5k. Big WD-40s, you find those all over the place. Nails, you find all over the place. Packs of screws, you find all over the place. Level 1 vents, I don't remember that being very difficult. So it's mainly the hand drill, I think, and the money. The money, it just means that you're going to be like not buying scav junk boxes and stuff. The implication being that you're on standard, which means that you're really limited on space. You probably want to be buying lots of scav junk boxes. So it's very difficult. You got the hand drill, and well, that's a good start. So now you just need to make enough money in actual real cash to get the upgrade, I would imagine. So you need to farm items that are worth actual money rather than necessarily just going to be useful to you. I did a video kind of about that, about trader leveling and that kind of thing. But some of the ones that are useful, things like TNT bricks, are really good. They're like 15k. Obviously, just like rare items in general. Streamer items, quite good to pick up. They're usually all right, like Veritas picks, and they usually sell for quite a decent amount. I mean, if we look through, oh, I can't here. Oh yeah, do you need 2 hand drills now? Yeah, you need 2. That's a good point. Tis a good point. Even then, I heard just buying the extra stash lines. Yeah, like on standard, it's just crazy. I saw that. Look at your loot list. Yeah, so just try and do all the barters as well. If you need actual real cash, it's like, yeah, you pick up some bolts. They don't sell for anything, and like they're useful in the hideout. But you can trade them for a pistol and then sell that, which sells for a little bit more, you know, like the blue gunpowder, trade that for a shrimp pistol, and you can sell that. And then you're getting money spent as well, so it's kind of doubling up. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard. 2.5 mil is a lot. I think it should make standard account lives a lot easier. Standard lives matter, you know. It should be much cheaper. Like even 500k is a lot of money. I think it should be a lot less. Like the crazy thing about the stash upgrades is that the last one is like 200,000 euros, which is some stupid number. Can't even remember what that is. It's 165, something like that. So yeah, it's like 33 million or something. And you're better off buying item cases. That's kind of been the same way for a long time. The stash level 4 was never actually worth it. It was better value per square to just buy items cases. Is this hardcore wipe solo only? No, it's not. No, I just play solo only. Okay. So I do technically have courtesy visit, but I don't really want to just stay here straight away. This area is a bit cursed, in my opinion. Okay, we'll go full auto. Actually, make sure we've got this stuff set up properly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go real slow through here, aren't I? Interesting. Somebody who spawned tunnel, I guess. So I'm kind of interested just in killing scavs, really, for the time being. The hell? I'm really going mad over there. The heck's going on? What's the deal? This is insane. This is weird. This is weird. Okay. Scouts getting drawn in. It's kind of handy. Maybe they're doing Punisher. What's the other stuff I need to do? Yeah, so I do need to do courtesy visits, so I might just go and do that. Okay, that's further away. Oh, this one. Just the one. My main problem here being I don't actually need to kill these guys. Or really fight them at all. Now I think courtesy visit. I think it begins in this one here. I think so. I have to check. I actually didn't check which building set I was in. Swap this over. Okay, so is one in here. And then there's another one, which is... I think it's further along. I think it's just along the road. And then there's the final one, which is... Wait, what happened here? Oh, I must not have updated this. I was just looking at Tarkov Companion. Thrifty. Did delicious sausage. Zavitchik is the dehydration one. I've done that one. Wounded beast. I don't know if I've done wounded beast. Oh, I have. Did reserve. So where does this one come from? I can't remember what the prerequisite to this is. It is... Survivalist Pass Tough Guy? Ah, yes. It's Tough Guy. Ah, that's the one. Yeah, okay. I understand. Okie dokie. Did you try out the BF6 beta? I actually did, yes. I did. I played it with a friend for a bit, and it was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good fun. So I'm quite pleased about the timing of it. So as I said earlier, I'm going to go to this LAN over the weekend. It's where I am. It's where I'm not going to be on for a bit. Okay, we'll go this way. But the timing of the LAN like perfectly coincides with the second weekend, which is really handy. It's like literally Thursday through Sunday. It's like perfect time. Right, there's that one. And the last one's the one up on the hill. Small little situation there. Right, then we see Eagle Eye as well. Now, Eagle Eye is also different from the way it used to be a long time ago, and so it always catches me out slightly. One of the Eagle Eye doodads is around here. Well, not here, but it's up there, and it's kind of in a different place. And the other one is the other side of the map, so it's like not in the same place it used to be. Always disconcerting. Have we realised there's a ton more loot recently? Yeah. So they've changed the looting basically. They've upped the loot quite significantly. Can't get out of there apparently. You get through there? Nope. Huh. Didn't know you could get on that. The more you know. Yeah, so BSG like amped up the looter quite a bit. Originally it didn't seem to do anything, but they do seem to have changed it so that it actually, you know, provides loot on the map now. I don't feel like loot was necessarily that bad, but there were certain areas where it felt bad, like inside locked rooms and certain locked cupboards and stuff like that. It's like, you know, rooms on labs and things where it just wasn't working, marked room and stuff. You know, increased loot by 300%. 300% is zero, still zero. You know? So update said only for rare items. I'm finding loads of everything now. Yeah, I always wonder exactly how finely grained BSG's control over the loot pools actually is. I don't. Sometimes it does make you wonder, doesn't it? You think, like what they do seems to do nothing for a bit, and then they're like, oh, no, there's stuff everywhere. I've not been playing there the last few days, so I haven't seen it myself yet. Yo, Don Lazy, what's going on? What's going on? Big fighty boys doing the big fighty. Right, where's the Eagle Eye? It's around here somewhere. There it is. It's over there. Lovely. We'll head up to the big rock. Strength level 9. And we'll kind of move around this way. Now the other one, it's like, yeah, it's like out in the field towards Road to Customs. I think, I know I've got a plan for that. I've got a plan for that. You're right. We're going to give everyone more ammo. Yeah, why is there double meds? Yeah, exactly. Oh, it does feel exposed out here, don't it? It does feel exposed. It does not feel good. It does not feel like a good time. This SVD person's just annoying. There we go. They own that kind of area of the map. At least you can keep track of them pretty easily. There's no drop-off on SVDs. I've yet to find one. You can shoot in the road camp, you can still hear it at Southern Road. So SVD, unsuppressed SVDs. That with a suppressor, there's fall off, but yeah. With no suppressor, it's just rings out into the night. Motors are just not in the game for me this wipe. Yeah, they are hard to find. I will say they are hard to find. Defuel drills, on the other hand, a nightmare. Everyone's got something. Drills for me have just been the worst ever. So that sounds a lot closer. That sounds kind of by resort. I wonder if anyone's been this way. I'm going to try and path around the back. I do like new Shoreline. Like these roads and these routes, they make a lot more sense. They're a lot less just like random. Boom! I mean, that bodes well that no one's been around here. Do you feel this is an absolute nightmare? Yeah, it's hard. Which Kevlar material would you say is the best? What do you mean? Do you mean like the armor, just the armor materials in the game? Usually I try to go for ultra high weight molecular polyethylene. Notification popped up. Yeah, was that my last my last Punisher? Oh no, it wasn't. I'm just going to try and find the other... I got 2 more scav kills to do, in theory. I'm going to try and get the other eagle eye, and then escape with that. It's admin, I think. People duking it out in admin. What I actually struggled with today was for the ScavTalk quest. You mean the sanitary standards? Or something else? Level 10 didn't find a single one in raid. Remember, I could craft in the hideout. Oh yeah, and 6 gas analyzers. Yeah, no, that is good. It is good. Yeah, sanitary standards, exactly. Yeah, I did pick it up. I did pick up the item. It was kind of weird because I managed to close the box. Oh, I should have bought some money. Yeah, I should have bought money for the car. Didn't think about that. I should have always brought it on Shoreline. But never mind. I was going to cut across. The thing is, there's a lot of people who go to that smuggler's area. So even if you're just using the car, sometimes it's a bit, you know. Well, yeah, I'm circumventing it. I'm not actually going in. Krakow shell's my go-to. Getting nothing. Huh. Yeah, the car kit craft is great. Like I try not to use the car first aid kits at the beginning at all, if at all possible, because then, you know, you've always got the option of ramming them through the med station. So that means it gives you multiple options for success. You know, it's like, oh, I either find a Salewa, or if I find car kits, that's also okay because it means that I can then, you know, shove them through the med station if I find, you know, a syringe or whatever. So I quite like, I like it when you can give yourself, you know, multiple points of success, because then you're looking for, well, I'm looking for this, and I'm looking for this, and I'm looking for that. And then if I find any of these items, then I feel like I'm, you know, making progress. That's always quite useful. It's the same thing with the tasking. Like if I know I'm tasking towards an item for the hideout or whatever, I'm just like, well, I desperately, yeah, if I find it, great. If I don't find it, well, I know I'm going to get it from this particular task. That's I was working towards drills. I still have 1 drill from Gunsmith to get, but it comes a bit later. So I haven't got this one's a ripe. This one feels awful, doesn't it? Just got to go and do it. Okay. I hope I picked it up. Yeah, I did pick it up. I saw it in my quest items earlier. Right, I'm just going to try and get out of this area. Right. We'll go through to customs. See what we can do there. And maybe there'll be a scav. I'm not sure if I want a scav or not, to be honest. Maybe I want a scav, but I want 2 so I can finish the quest. But yeah, I'd also rather just leave without any complications as well. I'm going to try and get into the tree line a little bit so that we're not so obvious to the people just scanning. Oh, I should up my... Yeah, I keep... So I've got this, like, strange... There's a strange bug in the game where if you're taking a screenshot using the inbuilt hideout, like, weapon modifier tool, bench, whatever it's called, and you're not in your native res, it's a lot darker. So I have to take all my screenshots of my thumbnails in 1440p, which is kind of weird. And now it looks sort of bad. So I should push this back up again, because I'm still using the super resolution. I'm still using DLDSR from in the NVIDIA tech. But whenever I forget and leave it on like native res, you do really notice, actually, especially with the DLSS. I think the DLSS works so much better when there's more information, as you might imagine. That's pretty obvious, but you know, if you're boosting it up by 1.78 per side, then it looks just significantly better once you've got like DLSSK on. DLSSK is like, it's good tech, but okay. Well, don't see any, so we'll just whiz out. Can I get your opinion on the split player base? If there's normal, hardcore, PvE, and Arena 1.0, seems to be too fractured. I don't know, really, it depends on your view. You could get rid of night, for example. You could get rid of night and just make it all one cycle. Thing is, it's one of those things where it's just like, do we think there's more or less people playing the game over this wipe notwithstanding? Do you think there's more or less people playing the game now with PvE? I think so. So it's like, yeah, the player base is split, but you might have like more people playing those modes than you do today because it's more like their thing. So people don't just drop out of PvP and go, oh, whatever, I'm not going to play now. Now you've got a load of people playing PvE. So it's like, oh, yeah, maybe we split the player base a bit with PvE, but I don't know if I think we've probably got more people playing Tarkov, so it's hard to say. Your videos help me sleep, not in a bad way. Giga, I'm 7 Labyrinth runs in, not 1 survival. Oh, man. Are we doing all the Punisher quests swipe? I usually do eventually, yeah. I usually do eventually. Okay, so we've got Nostalgia. Cool. And the Center Peacekeeper. It's good, because you need to get up more rep with him anyway. Humanitarian supplies, the ration packs one. Just keeping 5 of those. Eliminate scavs on Shoreline with the UN stuff. Okay. Not ideal, but... Not ideal. Punisher part 1. So still just got 1 of these to go. I mean, I might just go in just to farm, like try and farm scavs with the blue armor. I don't know. I saw you use my stash pose as a short on YouTube. I did. It was funny. It was funny. Anyone knows where to get tank shells? You can make tank shells if you're really desperate. I can't remember where you get them from. Exactly. I just ended up picking them randomly, I think. You can make them in here somewhere. I don't know if it's level 3. Yeah, it must be level 3. I'm not moving these yet because I haven't checked out exactly what I need for the other ones. Yeah, if you've got a good cultist offering, not reliant on dollars or euros. Not yet. I mean, I'm just doing this one over and over again with the MP5s. So every time I get one, I just shove it in here. I wonder what the minimum threshold is. I haven't actually tested. I feel like I feel like you don't necessarily need to do this as much as I'm doing. Because I ended up actually spending all my dollars just buying them, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I never got to play Tarkov PvP far enough. Always felt bad despite 400 hours. Thing is, you will until like you need a lot of hours in the game to feel good in PvP. It's a hard game. It's a hard game. It's just the nature of the beast. It's just hard. It just is hard. There's nothing to be ashamed about that for sure. It's just it takes a lot of hours. Can I buy one of these? I think I can. I could just get one of these for max energies. Now there is a barter. Is it Ragman? Yeah, for these AF glass. Does he have these? No. And some people were saying that the Fence Level 4 is like super good. This wipe. I haven't tried, I haven't tested, I haven't really thought about it. Right, so this is not too bad because we can't, you can't really see the blue, not that much. Probably better off with something like Tarzan, but kind of by the by. Right, we do need some food. I didn't take any in last time. That was a bit lackluster. I've got peas. Maybe we'll just go peas and milk. I'll do 35 plus 5. Let's give you 20. And yeah, that's fine actually. Cool. The lunchbox. Okay, so we just got to kill scavs. I'm trying to avoid players and kill scavs, which is usually easier said than done. We'll give it a try. So I'm going to put the helmet on when I'm killing scavs. That's the idea. Normally means I forget. We'll try. It means we'll still get punished part 1 done, so I don't really mind. Are you moving? I've got work going on at my house. Got some renovations work going on. So I'm here temporarily out of my office. Peas and milk, exactly. Yo, puzzle, what's going on? Anyway, yeah, so what were we talking about before? We were talking about Battlefield 6. So, yeah, I played it. I played it on 2 evenings. I haven't played a lot. I played maybe like 5-6 hours, something like that. Played with a friend. We're going to be playing it this weekend coming with all my mates, which will be nice, on the open beta weekend. We might end up getting it. It was good. It felt... I think the beta so far, the maps were very small, so it felt very Call of Duty. I prefer Battlefield to be a little bit more structured. A little bit. I think there's... Was there a map? What was it called? Was it called Valparaiso? Yeah, I think it was called Valparaiso. This is like the Battlefield Bad Company map. And that's probably like my preferred sort of size, I would say. So it gives people a bit of scope to kind of flank, like kind of have like little operations behind enemy lines. That kind of thing, which I quite like doing. Back in Bad Company 2. Also, I feel like the maps that we played during the beta were a bit cramped, but it's fine. I didn't mind. But I think there's some bigger maps that are coming later, I believe. I don't like the ones that are like huge, with 5-6 tanks aside and the jets and everything else. For me, there's a sweet spot for me personally with Battlefield. I prefer playing infantry for a start. I don't mind fighting against vehicles, but I feel like they need to be... You need to kind of realistically be able to take them down, which I actually did feel that was the case in the beta, so that felt okay. Yeah, it felt a little frenetic, and people just coming at you from all sides, which is fine, but I feel I like it maybe a bit more structured, because if it's more structured, it means you can then kind of disrupt it in more of a... sort of tactical kind of way, which I think some of those maps I'm sort of looking forward to those coming in. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I mean, look, it seems fun. I don't mind the movement being like super fluid and stuff. It feels great to play. The gunplay is actually pretty good. It's kind of regular, pull the mouse down kind of thing, which is always a bit funny when you're trying to get out of Tarkov land and into Battlefield land. Loved Siege of Cairo. That was quite a good one actually. Don't like the Cairo forces you down lanes. Some small BF4 maps like Pearl Market allows you to walk around the maps instead of force you down the hallways. Yeah. The one I played that I ended up playing... I mean, I played a bit of it. There was... How many maps were there? There was that one, Cairo. Then there was... What's the one in the valley? There's the one which is like... attackers, defenders, and the attackers just have to go over this, like... Basically, this one tiny rock peak. And all on the right-hand side is just people sniping you. And on the left-hand side, it's just like an open field. It makes it very hard to flank. It is in the low ground. That one, I was like, oh, this is hard. Like, sometimes you can literally just get stuck at the beginning and make no progress. Medevac Mile, that's the one. That was, yeah, that was kind of, that felt a bit congested to me. I wasn't so sure about that. I had some great I did have some great like positions on there, but further, I really love the end of that map actually. The defense on the hill, that part, the last stage, that was great. But I really didn't like the first stage. Either way, attackers or defenders, it just felt like you're just like throwing bodies, and eventually kind of you make a breakthrough or you don't and lose. Okay, so if we're spawning here, we're going to go and try and take out the sniper scavs first. So I think I'm in a pretty good position just to stick this helmet on and run along here, because I'll probably be first there. I won't meet any PMCs on the way there, so we should just be able to run all the way up and take out the snipers first. That should give us what we need for Punisher. And then, likewise, we should get 2 into the Untar quest. Could we find me more weapons? I found the weapons thing, in general, very confusing. I don't know whether it was just me, but I like the ability to sit and like look through the guns and figure out like what I'm going to do and stuff. And it felt like, I don't think, unless I'm mistaken, because I do feel that their UI is not good, actually. I don't like the Battlefield UI from the menu. I think the menu sucks. But I've found it very confusing to try to figure out if there was a way to change your guns outside of the game for the classes that you were setting up. Because I didn't like doing it. Like, I have to do it, like, the game's begun. I'm like there trying to like read the description of the foregrips and stuff. I'm just like, I guess anything, like, because the game start. I want to play. I don't want to be fiddling around. I'd rather fiddle around on my own time, like in the menu, or like when you're waiting to queue. Maybe there was a way. Maybe I just didn't find it. As I said, I found the menu very unintuitive. Even the controls menu was really bad. Like, there was a few times when there were certain menus that I thought just didn't exist, but they actually do. But they were like hidden under some other stupid thing. The menu was really not good. It says a lot when we be Tarky gamers. Yeah, for sure. It was like even the front, like the main menu, just like really bad, and the way that the lobby works with multiplayer, just like the whole thing just did not feel good. I was editing in the main menu. I just clearly didn't find it then. No snipers. Interesting. No snipers. It's always snipers. What's going on? Alright. We'll go somewhere else then. Okay, in that case. I misclicked. Okay. Take the helmet off. Probably head towards the... I don't know, actually. I'm kind of in an annoying place. I haven't seen... There's hardly any scav spawn at bus station anymore. I could just go down to power. Quite far, though. I have to cut across the lanes of people coming up, which is a bit annoying. Maybe we go to power. There might be a sniper there. Loadout was on the top, kind of for me. Kind of obvious for me, though the stats on the guns mean little. Probably. I feel like there were certain damage breakpoints that were going to be important. Because everyone seemed to have, if I remember correctly, 100 HP. And the guns did like 25 or like 33. And there were some little modifiers that you could do that increase the damage. And I was like, I'm sure there's probably some breakpoints here that matter. As I said, I didn't spend much time in the menu because I was just trying to get in and play, you know. But yeah, there's a couple of things that I just found really, really strange. Like just the whole layout of the menu, I just hated in general. And stuff about the controls. So like, you know that I'm a heathen with my toggle ADS, and even with Battlefield being quite fast-paced, in some games I don't mind, but I just kind of wanted to play with what I was used to. So I wanted to turn that back on. Like, man, that was a nightmare to find. It was almost impossible to find. Like, rather than being in any of the normal controls that you would think it would be in, it was under this separate special menu with global hold or toggle modifiers in it. It was just like, it was like one line in another menu that was sort of, didn't look like it was related to controls. But in fact it was, and it had this like one-liner in there that you had to click into, and then you could get access to it. I was like, man. I thought the whole menu was pretty nice. I thought it was pretty nice, but it just wasn't where I was expecting it to be. I just didn't like them. I found it unintuitive, personally. I didn't really like it very much. God, I've really got to change... You know, I'm going to do this now. I've really got to change this back to some slightly higher graphic setting. There we go. Right. I haven't turned it all the way up. I haven't turned it on to 4K mode. 4K loads a different set of textures, and it is actually quite a bit more demanding. Sometimes it does cap my FPS a bit. Even on maps that aren't really that bottleneck normally. Right. As I said, there's like no scavs up there normally. I don't know why. Yeah, it's a lot more clear now. A lot more clear. Preset K works a lot better. Where is he? Hmm. Oops. I don't really want to just sit there and look at that in situ. I need to eat and drink, actually. Is this any good? Which one's this one? 203. By very little, I mean I need to test them, what they mean, and what plus 15 or minus 15 stat means in practice. Yeah, okay, okay. Oh. Yeah, one taps, no problem. Yeah, we got him. We sure showed him. I think it just depends which controls you're looking for, you know. And whether you stumbled on them early or not. Don't even want strike. I don't even think strike does anything, does it? Right. Anyway. We don't all need to agree. Yeah, we one-magged him. Did a scav appear? I heard a scav. Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, is he just there? No. What? Yay! Nice. More barter fodder. Okie dokie. Alright, let's go down here. You can barter a Pevco for the shitty thermal reflex and Jaeger. Peacekeeper buys it for 222 US. Oh, that's got a nice little trick. I'll try to remember that one. That's pretty good. What task is this? AKM kills? So it was Punisher. I did that. I'm doing Blueberry as well. The humanitarian one for Peacekeeper, whichever one that is. So we're done with Punisher now. We just finished it before, but now we're doing the other one, which is Peacekeeper's one. Peacekeeper is... Wait. Where are you, Peacekeeper? Come back. Humanitarian supplies. There we go. So we've got to do 7 more scav kills for this thing. You forgot markers? Oh yeah, you need to mark this thing, don't you? Yeah. Doesn't matter really, it's fine. I don't really mind. The markers is easy. The markers is easy. Getting the kills is more annoying. You have to like roam around the map getting the kills. We'll just come back for another raid. We're gonna have Punisher Part 2 to do. So stay still. Please stay still. There we go. Where's the other one? I had to kind of like walk that one in because his head, you can just see his head like just over the edge. So he should reappear at some point. I don't know, I keep dying trying to mark the truck at the back of admin. Oh, weird. I feel like that one's like, well, I mean, of all of the resort style quests, I'd rather do that one than pretty much all the others. Because you don't have to actually go in, you just sort of peep into the back and then boom. But yeah, a lot of people are going through admin recently. I'm a big blue boy at the minute. Oh, there he is. There he is, there he is. Come back, you. That's better. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so now we're going to go to gas station, I would think. Okay, I don't see anyone down there. Gas and pier. What we're up to next. Quick check on the right. Kind of far. Could be pier, I guess. Doesn't really sound like it. Sort of more sounds like the road. Just in general. I should probably really take the helmet off for this, but whatever. If they see me, I think, at this point. I just don't think I'm that stealthy in general. No, people do like to camp up here. It is a nice spot. So they're going to hear us coming regardless. So we're probably better off moving around. I do need a bit more stamina, really. Yo. Someone there. Oh, we got him. Gotta move though, I'm using tracers. We gotta move. Now, question is, do we cross the bridge? Yeah, don't think too badly of the AKM, you know? We cross tree here. He looked solo? Hard to tell. Maybe lying down was not such a good idea. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, unless you're playing in a very specific way, it's kind of like rule 1 of Tarkov in some ways, right? Right, I'm gonna try and get over. Now I know where that guy was. It sounded like he was. It looked like he was fighting somebody in pier, didn't it? I would say, like down here or something. Because he was looking that way, and then when he got shot, he kind of ran away from there. Let's go a bit further back. What time is it? 27? Okay, so we've got a decent amount of time left, so okay. Yeah, he's fighting someone down. Yeah, he thought he got shot from there. Yeah, so he thought if he laid down, he'd be safe. Half tempted to take high ground up there, but I feel like that's too far away. I do feel quite exposed though from the left. Pretty. It's kind of a crappy place to fight. He almost looked as if he'd like killed the person. Like, if I was going to guess and try and read into it. He almost acted like whoever it was he was fighting had died. Because he seemed to sort of run off and then stop. And he seemed sort of surprised to see me. Or get shot at by me. At least. He also looked at the menu when you shot him? He did, yeah. Good point. I still have a blue helmet on. Which is really not ideal. I don't really know what I'm walking into here. It's probably not the best fight for me. Especially given I don't need to kill players. This is the one thing I don't actually need to do right now. The blue helmet will make you blend into the sea background. Excellent choice. Yes, yes. They will never suspect it is me. They will think I'm a piece of ocean. Now, there can be scavs along the road. Smuggler's base is probably not a bad place, because you can also kill player scavs, too. Ah, there he is. There he is. Oh, well. Knew there'd be another player down there somewhere. We knew it. We tried to clear it. Prone guy with, you know, with the M4. It's impossible to avoid, really. Fair enough. Why would he shoot at the ocean like that? He must be cheating. Yeah, mate, 5-5. Cool. Fair enough. We were distracting you a lot. Thing is, like, I wanted to go and see if I could fight that guy. The optimal play there is to just roam around the rest of the map shooting scavs, but, like, where's the fun in that? Eh? Heart pumping? No, because I didn't even get to fire back. So, not really. Not really. I was kind of hoping for, like, a fun fight with the guy. But, unfortunately not. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, well, we'll probably spent enough time that we could just, like, whip through factory on scav. We'll just do that, because we may as well. What time is it? Yeah, how far did we get, actually? So we did... Oh, I need to accept Punisher. Okay, fine. We need to do 5 more. Is this the important one? So if we look at Peacekeeper... I did Eagle Eye. Okay, so yeah, Humanitarian Supplies. We do have to do it to get onto his other stuff. Then we've got Sparta 1, the Cult Part 1, Revision... Seizing the initiative. Okay, so once we've done this, we open up like a whole bunch of stuff. Someone just said that the game gets their heart pumping, and I've heard that thrown around a lot. I have no idea what that means. Oh. Oh, we got a motor straight off the bat, right on my scan. Okay, well, I guess we're leaving then. That just means that you know, it's adrenaline. You know, adrenaline fueled. A motor? Pretty good scav loadout, eh? How? Just spawn in with one. Why not? Why not? Lovely. Okay, well, don't mind if I do. The privileged streamer loot, of course. 5-minute motor. So it's always worth cycling your stuff. You cycle it through factory. It takes 30 seconds. It's really quick. Really quick, and it's worth it because you get stims and hideout items and stuff that's like hard to find. You can just get them on your scav for like no real reason. That's why I spawned in with the tank battery on my scav. I thought it was odd I couldn't walk when I spawned in. Okay, we've got a few bits just going on here. You know what I should make? Have I still got laboratory open? I need to make more TC2000. I think I've run out of Class 4 helmets. Yeah, we should make more of these. I need to favorite this so I actually remember to do it. So it's like 2 of these blue tapes. These white tapes. The white tape's not really worth anything. They're not really used for much in general. We can make ourselves level 4 helmets, 1 every hour. Pretty good. Shima. Right. Oh yeah. Let's just sell this stuff first. So who did I want to do? Skier, really, right? Because he's at least open. Or Jaeger. Well, I definitely want to do Ragman, that's for sure. Do you need to get there with Jaeger? Oh, and Prepper, yeah. We need to do Prepper as well. Just complete that one. Because then at least we can do Punish Part 2 at the same time. Cool. Survival in the lab. I don't think so. What's this one then? Survival interchange. What's he going to give me? AR-15, 14.5-inch barrels, an MP5, and a handguard. Kind of rubbish. Not gonna lie. Kind of rubbish. 7 nippers. Okay, I'm just not going to do that. Eliminate scavs. 10 of them. Okay. Well, that sort of does what we want. Oh, but this is left leg or right leg shop. It's just like, not going to happen. Oh. No, there's a Brallo. We'll need this at some point because you need to do like the good times. I've got one here, another one there. How'd you have so much infantry space? I finally handed in a lot of my hideout, and I have a thick items case as well. So the items needing to hand in for the hideout is like huge. I was holding hundreds of slots worth. Oh yeah, it needs to be proper, didn't I? Whoops. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do the other one for him? I guess we are. We can grab the markers. We'll get the markers from Ragman as well, just because A, it's euros, and B, it's money spent. It says 2. We've got to just get one down the bottom and one at the top. I wish the special slots had a little drop down. That'd be handy. I've actually got markers already. Never mind. So yeah, Punish Part 2. We've got to do the same thing, I think. This is... Oh, it's just a suppressed weapon, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is reserve now. This isn't even Shoreline. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Ugh. Yeah, it's got moved. Yeah, so still technically need to do this. Any tips on electric drills? I like the customs area of... like the factory area of customs, I should say. Let's just see if we can do the... Oh, I can't do that one. Can't do that one either. Damn, it's quite expensive if you die with the kit, actually. Don't even have enough dollars. I'm going to like sell something to him so I can buy these things. What do you want from me? I don't really like slugs. I've never liked slugs very much. Maybe these guys? I'm not really using these. Okay. So yeah, I can use any gun, right? For this, I think. Yeah, I can use any gun. Anyone know how you got thick so early? I found a LEDX and I found ophthalmoscope. And you get to level 35. You do all of therapist tasks up to healthcare privacy part 4. Finish that one, and then you get private clinic, and then you just hand them in. That's what I did. Use the M4. We could. I have a couple of M4s. Don't think. Can I buy the butt pad yet? No, not yet. Probably better off doing it this way. Going Chris Defiance. Can we buy some better handguards now? I feel like maybe we can. LV8S or something. Is that good? -1 recoil. It's alright. Is that better than this? Not really. Really. How much is this? This one's like 20k or 16. Which is there's probably more. 260. Holy moly. There's a lot. We'll go with this then. I'm not spending that. That's an insane amount. 556 suppressors. Do I have the ability to get any of these? I don't think I have any mini monsters or anything like that. Let me see. I have one of the G36. Maybe I should just use the G36. I should just use the G36 really, because it's already got my thing on it. Where is it? I had a look before, but I couldn't see it. Put it somewhere else. Oh, it's down here. Ah, that's why I hid it down there. Ah. We'll have that 13. 17 of those, a few of those. Top the rest up with SOST, and then we shall take Salewa. We shall take Cat. We shall take Splint. Random painkiller. I mean, I never use painkillers. I honestly just never use them. I'm just dead. I'm always just dead. But like, I never get the chance. Genuinely never get the chance. It's like hardly ever. It's a very, very rare occasion where I actually get to use the painkillers. It's like I always take them. I always take them, and like, it's only in those like crazy raids you get, which are like, oh, you know, limping out with like no HP, and you're desperately trying to like balance your water and like getting out because you've got black leg and you have nowhere to fix it because your CMS ran out because you used it earlier in the raid. But the rest of the time, I just don't use it. I don't use it like 90% of my raids. Okay, anyway, if we're playing Shoreline, I do need something a bit bigger than this. So we'll grab... Could literally just go Alcan. I think yeah, Alcan's a fine scope for using with the G36. I am quite blue. We need more budget build meta YouTube videos. Oh, you know what? I was gonna do some other builds, but I've forgotten to. I was gonna look at doing some MCXs because you can make them now. You can make them. And for pretty much a non-starter for me doing this hardcore due to the lack of good rounds. You get to this like weird point where you're like, if you go USEC, you're like out of M855, so you can't really use them anymore. And then once you get to workbench 2 or 1, I can't remember which one it is actually. Anyway, you start making SOST. I think you need Peacekeeper 2 though, so you can get the Zippos, do the Zippo barter. Because once you've done that, then you can make the green powders, and then it kind of goes from there. And then you're like, ah, I've got a new lease of life. I get 90 each time. And then once you've got 855 from Peacekeeper, then it's like easy-ish to just like, you know, use it as something normal. But which trades do they unlock? Oh, so they've now unlocked so Ragman, Jaeger, Prapor, Therapist, obviously, and I think Skier, but not Peacekeeper and not Mechanic. I think that's how it is right now. You're not a believer in prepaying then? I mean, usually I am in a normal wipe. I mean, I hate doing it, but it's normally necessary. But in this wipe, it's really hard because you can't do that with the 4-pack of Analgens. With any other type of med, well, you can't put them in your secure container, so you just, every time you die, you lose it. You make level 3 traders, then level 4 drops. I mean, I am pretty confident saying that 80% of the player base doesn't have all level 3 traders yet. Hey, Jonas. Use painkillers to prepay in risky places. I definitely do that too, especially around extracts. What's the main thing when you look at to make your weapons? Honestly, it's probably Ergo these days. I just sort of do what I can to make the recoil look sensible while I'm sure the Ergo doesn't go too low. That's kind of it, really. I don't tinker anywhere near as much as I used to. What trader gives thick items case? Therapist. You need to do the quests. So you need to do healthcare privacy, that line. So you do healthcare privacy up to, you finish healthcare privacy 4, you need to be level 35, and then private clinic appears. About 1% of the player base has the hardcore wipe achievement. And that's the first one, right? That's the one where you just get to Ragman. Yeah. What does the higher ergo do on weapons? Faster ADS speed is the main one. You know, less arm stamina drain, but like the main one is faster ADS speed. That's like 90% of what you do it for. There's like some sound. You don't make as much sound when you ADS. There's a few bits to it, but it's mostly ADS speed. Yeah, you can't put them in secure. Exactly. So it's just like, wow, you got a whole pack of 15, and they're not even. I don't think they have as many uses now either. So you've got a pack of 9 ibuprofens, or some whatever it is. But you get to use 2 or 3 of them, and then you die, and then it's like, well, it's gone. So hardly anyone's free painting. Dang, we're on level 29. Yeah, you need to get to 35. Love to therapists, but can't find Dawn 114. Dawn 114 is a real blocker. If you have a duo, you can stand on their head and like reach into the where you need to go. Right, what am I actually doing here? This is, yeah, I'm up at this one. Okay, I'm gonna ignore power station. I'm gonna run to sniper and see if I can just get a shot off on these guys to pick up 2 kind of easily. So one thing that's quite nice about Shoreline is that often you manage to pick up a few easy kills on the scouts, just simply because snipers exist. I feel like they could let us shove ibuprofen and gold this time. Well, they don't want people running around pre-bathing all the time, so it's kind of a decision. Nobody really takes Vaseline or ibuprofen or golden star or anything anymore, unless I'm unaware of some pro meta that's forming. But I guess if you don't die very much, then it kind of doesn't affect you. So there is that. Damn. Okay. Yes, that should have... Yeah, we've got 2 more, okay. Just check them on full auto. Yeah. Okay, our settings are good. I'm going to walk, actually, because some people may be walking up this way. I was kind of going to head to the road, because sometimes... basically, I need to go there anyway. Because I've got this marker to put down. And B, we might find scavs down there. I probably don't want to be on the rocks. I'm going to make falling noises and stuff I don't want to do. Sort of going against the grain, which is a little risky. Especially with the big blue helmet. Gotta try and keep vigilant. Desmond eats analogies like candy. Does he just take like 3 bottles of water with him or something? Like, is that the deal? So my truck's down here somewhere. I'll have a quick check. Check about, see if we can't see any scavs or something. Okay, it seems relatively safe, I think. I'm gonna head down behind the fence itself. It's actually very, very, very difficult to be shot at from down there. Or I should say very unlikely. Cool. He runs back to his Tesla now, but even when he didn't bring water with him. Just plates of analgens. Well, how did he not just get dehydrated and then die? Look at that juicy terminal just ready to be accessed. What do we think, my friends? I mean, it's pretty low res at the moment, but stream loot Tarkola. Yeah, probably. Yo, Simon, what's going on, man? Thought I heard a single step. Don't know why you can open that. Needle in a haystack, eh? You don't really found, mostly just sent it. I mean, but that is Desmond though, right? And again, it's one of those things where if you don't die that much, then it's kind of less of a problem. Can't find a LEDX for private clinic, but I've already got 14 GPUs. I think it depends on what you actually do, right? What do you do in your... Right, where do I have a delta point here? Oh, it must have been when I was modding the gun. Whoops! Never mind. Oh yeah, 114 has a safe, just go to 2-story. I mean, that's a good option. Okay, well I guess we're going to go up to the top then. Don't really have much choice. Just can't think of many places with scavs around here, really. I mean, maybe the road, but it feels a little early. And by the road, I mean all the way down the other side. Don't know if there'd still be people down there. We can go and look, I guess, on the way. Ah! Don't worry, just forget you've been shot, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, you silly scavs. They are silly boys, aren't they? Got us another one. I think we're up to 8, aren't we? Yeah. Just need to plant one more and get 2 more scav kills, and then we're on the way to victory. What's in the boxes behind you? Currently, the boxes behind me, I literally have no more space anywhere to put anything. So I've ended up encroaching into this, like, temporary room that I'm in. They are chairs for my new kitchen diner area. Once the renovations on my house get done. Yeah, right now I've got nowhere to put them, so... Oh. Didn't even know anything spawned in here. Yeah, right now I've got nowhere to put them, so they are here for now. But it's coming along. It's coming along. My old office now has a ceiling again. This is good. This is a positive step. I'm going to be facing the other way, so when I get back to my normal room, you're going to see finally the other side of the room, because I'm going to turn myself around. So, you know, behind me previously was my kind of like shelf of like streamer gubbins. That is underneath the stairs, and I'm going to put the desk under the stairs instead, because that's just going to make the space just work way better, and then I'll have more space behind me, and you'll be able to see behind me. There you go. You bought a house? I actually had this house before. This was a renovation of the existing house. In fact, even more baller. Origami. But yeah, no, it's taken a while, so we're out for a bit, which is a shame because tomorrow, oh god, tomorrow, my friends, tomorrow it's going to be like 32 degrees C in the UK. It is going to be utterly miserable, and of course my schedule is to be streaming tomorrow afternoon. So, I don't like, maybe I'll even just stream, I don't know, I'm just not sure what the best thing to do is. Maybe I'll do another night stream or something. It's going to be my last stream before I go away for the LAN. So I'm not sure what the best thing to do is. 70 square meters spa area. Yeah, for the hot tub streams that are coming. Buying the house in the UK and US is a big grind. It is. It is a big grind. It's very difficult unless there's two of you as well. So I obviously have my wife to thank for that as well. And doing it on your own, anybody who does it on their own, fair play, because it's really, really tough. Utterly miserable is the standard weather for the UK. I don't mind if it's utterly miserable outside, so long as it doesn't become uber hot inside. You know, that's what inside was made for being comfortable. Outside can do whatever it likes. I don't care. Just don't mess with them inside, you know? So, but at least I've got the AC unit here, so I could do something. 37 feels like 40 right now, my part of Texas. Yeah, I mean, I haven't got any AC on at the moment, obviously. But tomorrow I'll have to plug it in and put it on. The thing is, the room here that I'm in doesn't support, like when I'm at home, right? When I'm at home in my actual office room, I have the pipe shoved outside, right? I can't really do this here because of the way the windows are. Whereas at home I have like the Ziploc bag that goes over the outside of the window, and then I can force the air out, and then it's nice and cool, and it stays cool, and it's nice and efficient. Whereas here I just have to like pump the air out into like the rest of the house. It's kind of awkward. What if I'll find any scavs up at Smugglers? I kind of don't want to go in, because I feel like if I go in, I'm subjecting myself to all manner of horrors. 34 degrees C here. Today it was okay. Today was like 28, 27, 28. We've been having crazy heat waves though. I mean, I would say though, for British summer... Ooh, what's that? That's just a scav. I don't know if it's a player or not. It's hard to tell. Family feeling miserable is okay. No, come on. It's quite good in some ways that Tarkov does, you know, you can't just run and then stand still and be like, oh, I'm just going to be, you know, the uber trained marksman, here we go, kind of thing. Like, you are actually out of breath and your arms move around and whatnot. It's like, it's quite good that that's the thing. I could have sworn I saw somebody moving this way. There's someone moving that way. Wait, is that's another scav. Can't tell if it's a player. I don't think normal scavs go this way. Although they did kind of turned about on themselves. It could be a normal scav. I mean, regular scavs do go off the beaten path these days. Hmm. Not sure where they went. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, if you send the hot air into our house, yes, exactly. I finally finished doing a battle pass today. Does anyone know when the next one is? No, I really wish they'd bring another one out. I really do. Because I quite enjoyed completing the first one. Obviously, they got to model some stuff. Of course. I know. It takes a bit of time. Just do it for free, but... I'd pay for another one. Where'd you find your LEDX? I don't really want to do labs. I got really lucky and I found it in the big red area in one of the med bags. There's just a tiny chance you could find it in one of the med bags, and I did that. It was near the beginning of the wipe, and I just left the raid, and then just held on to it for, a week. Well, actually more than that. 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks. It's the only one I found though. I haven't found any others. Last time I lay down here, I got shot. Trying to keep my eye out, see if I can see any scavs wandering around. Oh, that's that way. Okay. I can't tell forwards backwards anymore until I turn my head. I just can't tell at the moment. I don't know whether that's something that changed a while back. It seems this wipe. I can't tell which way shots are until I move my head. I've got to move it, but hey, cruel. The only thing I use for audio is a program called SoundLock, just to cap sounds at a level that's not just going to blow my ears out. Other than that, I don't use anything. And you're better off not. You're better off just using regular binaural. Not that you have any choice now, actually, because binaural is all you can have. You can't even turn binaural on or off. Have they buffed Mark Room? Don't know. Found one there too in the blue hut. Yeah. What's your prediction for the next wipe? Like 27th of December 1.0. What's in the Giga boxes behind you, Mr. Giga? I keep getting questions about them now. Yeah, it's basically stuff for the house renovation. So it's like dining room, like chair stools. So we're redoing our kitchen diner area. And I've run out of space at home. I have nowhere to put them. And I tried to put them in... So I'm currently in my wife's dad's house, and my father-in-law's house. So he very kindly gave me a place to be. Really? Okay, there we go. Yeah, he finally gave me a place to be, which is nice. But and I was like, oh, I'll just put them upstairs in like the top room, which is where I'm not. And I couldn't fit them up the stairs. So I was like, oh, all right. It's I guess I just have to have them in here then. I've run out of space. Hey, good to see you still streaming Tarkov. No worries, Max. Took a vacation. Last thing I remember them is adding Partisan returning now. What was the coolest features they've added? Oh my god. What have they added since Partisan? I mean, it's probably... The quality of life stuff is probably what will be the most surprising to you. So... Things like... I mean, the search function has come this wipe, but it's an absolute godsend and really changes the way that you play the game. I don't know if you could... Could you use your inventory while queuing before? When you were still playing when Partisan was introduced? I don't think you could. Right, we're now gonna test this old theory of, is the truck okay on safe or not, or you just die when you go and do the truck thing. We'll find out shortly. Where do I even need to go? That's a lighthouse. Okay. Giga Slide. Yes, there's lots of stuff. Actually, no. The mini return, I remember using bipods. That's the last thing I remember. No inventory while loading. Yeah, so inventory while loading is obviously amazing. The search function is outstanding. You can just load your stash up with stuff, and then you can just search for it. And it's incredible. It's actually incredible. They thought of everything. Whoever did it did an amazing job. An absolutely amazing job. They really did. That's just my PK's wearing off. Bipods huge for sniping? Yeah. If you're a big sniper, I'm not a big sniper, so bipods have had like basically no impact on my game really. Factory map extension and customs also. Don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember whether that came with it or not. But yeah, mostly quality of life, I would say. It's probably the biggest changes. Pretty cool. Oh, they've added something in the workbench as well. This is more quality of life. So, not the workbench, but they've added something when you are modding guns that tells you whether... Why did that stop? That tells you whether you can buy it from the trader or not in the menu. So when you do the drop down, it's like it's either green, blank, which means you can't buy it but you have one, or red, which means you can't buy it. And that just makes modding so much easier, because you know sometimes you do the drop down, you're just like, I don't know which exact AKM, like say you pick up one without a rail on it, or you know, a cover, you go, which exact one can I actually buy? You know, you have to like right click search, it's just annoying. You don't have to do that anymore. You can just see it green, which is really cool. What else is useful? I mean, there's a lot. They've actually added quite a lot of quality of life. But yeah, I think the biggest impact things is being able to just use your inventory, like move around the inventory and sort inventory while you're loading in. And then using the search function. The search function is just so good. Yeah, I would say that's more features of this wipe, though. Like, no meds in the container, no ammo in the container. That's more like features of this wipe. We don't know if that's coming from 1.0. This is the first wipe that's been in, so I wouldn't necessarily count that. Like, I compartmentalize those off as hardcore wipe things, as opposed to, yes, the ways Tarkov has changed in general. Like, the search function kind of transcends wipes, if you see what I mean. So I kind of separate those out in my head. But you're still right. Yeah, just for the Tarkov wipe. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, double hideout requirements. Insurance is pretty expensive. Not really expensive, actually. They've made it a bit better, but yeah, insurance is quite pricey. Traders buy stuff more, sell stuff for less. You know, bleeds hurt more, actually. Crafting, you could buy the stuff for the shopping cart in one go, but now I can't use this with no flea. Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to put the fleet back, I think, at 1.0. We know this wipe's extra hardcore. Now with this, rather than pressing F, you have to hold the button down to interact with the transit zone, so it's you can't like accidentally just like fat finger it. Yeah, bleed hurting more is really good. I think they should keep that. I quite like no ammo and meds in the container, to be honest. I think they should probably keep that. Hard to make money? It's a lot harder. Because you buy everything for an inflated price, you sell everything for a lower price. So it's that gap. Like, it feels, you know, it feels more impactful than it looks at first glance. Can you imagine if it's, you know, I don't know what it was before, but yeah, I've kind of put it in terms previously. If you buy at 7 and you sell at 4, well, you only sell 2 items. You can buy one, you have 1 left over. Whereas if you buy at 8 and you sell at 2, we have to sell 4 items now to buy the same thing. So it's twice as difficult to make money. And also, because you're not getting anything back in insurance, that means you're having to buy more stuff. Like, not having insurance as readily available is good, because it stops the economy just inflating out of control, which is quite good. Yeah, like the ammo meds thing. The meds and ammo container makes it useless. No, I think it's fine. You can put hideout stuff in there. The hideout's non-found in raid, so you can put hideout things in there, get permanent progression. I feel like there's something there. Price to buy and sell would be fine if they added a bunch. Yeah, they should add a few more barters, I think. That'll be okay. I feel like the sell price could be not as low as it is. All right, so we did this one. Was I doing anything else? I was just doing that, wasn't I? Yeah, now we got all of these bad boys. Oh my god. This is when you open up Peacekeeper. Use the transit from customs to Shoreline, survive and exit from Shoreline. That one gives you quite a lot of XP now. Oh no, it doesn't. Cull, revision. Revision. Yeah, this one doesn't give you M80 anymore. Weapons parts, nice. A bit more dollars. Oh, I was really close to this. It's funny. Okay. Don't have much of the good stuff left, do we? Shelve this for the time being, at least. So we're not the blue boy anymore. Revision reserve. This one is annoying because you need the key for the final part, if I remember. Hardcore changes to wipe. The only reason I'm playing PvP was all implemented. It jumped imperfectly, but it's absolutely changed the game, made a lot more dynamic. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things I like about it too. Think they might keep the secure stuff? I think they could. CMS and serve kits and special should stay. I think that's fine. Biggest gripe is still the no money. What do you mean, like dollars and euros? Oh, what? Yeah, broadcasting that talking point. What about insurance? Yeah, inflating the high-end items. 100%. Like, it's just the supply goes crazy, right? And they just loop through the economy over and over, and then there's just voodoos everywhere. And combine that with the flea, it's just impossible to... Yeah, I should do this one, really. Eliminate scavs using suppressed weapon on reserve. We could do other bits. Have I got anything else to do on reserve other than revision? I have bunker, but I hate doing bunker. I'm going to uncheck that. Let's have a look. So... Oh, I've got loads of stuff, actually. So, punish about 2 pest... Oh, yeah, I did want to do... What did I want to do pest control for? Ah, I remember. You get yourself a thermite. Safe corridor. That's underground, guys. Medical records, 1 inventory check. You need, like, orb keys and stuff for this. What do you need for disease history? Do you need a key for them? Oh, you do. You need a key for both of them, I think. RBSMP, RBKSM. I'm really bad with the reserve keys. I don't have either of them. Oh, fair enough. Oh well. Yeah, so I don't have the orb stuff. Safe corridor, revision reserve. You can do this in multiple parts, revision. Scavs inside the main barracks. Yeah, this is annoying, but maybe we can do it. Okay, inspect. I always forget where all of these are. How many do you need to mark? There's 5, I think. And then there's a T90 and an LV that you just have to look at, is it? Do the suppression kills? Yeah. I was just thinking, like, I could take, like, a mark or two while I'm there. Just if I'm going past them, I may as well, right? I'm not desperate to do that quest particularly. It's what reserves one of the revision is one of those annoying ones I find where I'm like, I don't ever really want to go and do it particularly. Oh, I should refill this really. But if I do in bits and pieces, eventually I go, oh, I could just do that last one. Not being able to buy US dollars is extremely good change, but even more impactful than white. Means peacekeeper ammo is limited. Kind of, yeah. I don't know though. Oh, Spartal, yeah, I need to do Spartal for the key. Okay. It does make it a lot harder, that's for sure. I'm not desperate for these things. I'm not running up against stuff. Let's just have a quick look on Fence. See if he's got any of these bayonets. No, he doesn't. Right, let's just run Scav Factory while we're waiting. LAV above the Hermetic and one of the Boober Hills needs to be marked. I think the one that you don't need... It's the 2 tanks over kind of on the north-eastern side of that. I think the issue with 56A1 was that it was like a flipping item as well. It was a culprit for quite a few things. Okay, what we got here? Hey, look, we got our M tube without having to do anything. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm just going to try to leave. See, Scav is so useful. One could argue too useful. Bunch of super performance slugs. Okay. Just gonna junk all this stuff, but this one I'll just keep down here. Super performance. Some people actually quite like super performance. I'm not. It's not my thing really. So I've got all my spruts saved somewhere else. So whenever I've got parts like that, I just head to save them, and then I pull up sprut and then just drag it on. Too useful. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it does make it very easy to get Peacekeeper up. But I do think that they drove the money spent a bit much. I think that's why I don't like. I'm just thinking like, what's my gut? What my visceral, what's my gut reaction as a gamer? Why do I think, oh, it sucks that you can't buy dollars? Oh, it's because it's hard to get the money spent. So I think the money spent is probably a bit high. I do think it's a bit high, especially given the pace that they went through the trader levels. Ended up being more of a blocker than. Why can't I buy more than one? Oh, there was only one. I shouldn't have faffed about, should I? Serves me right. Serves me right. Don't think I've got. No, I don't have a bayonet anywhere. Painful. Right, okay, reserve. So what were we doing again? We were doing. Oh yeah, mainly Punisher, Scavs, and Pest Control. Okay. Try it. You can sell stuff to him. It just, because of the buy-sell prices then, it means that it's very hard to raise USD. Because you just don't get many from selling him stuff. I guess you could farm info items and sell them to him. I haven't really done that. But yeah. Anyway, can we fix any of this stuff? So I've got a few. The bulbs are actually super useless. Try and put a motor in that. Okay, that is going to work good. What I'm having a tendency of doing is trying to like move some of these other smaller items into the other bags, because they'll go in anything. Oops. And then it leaves the scav junk box for just like shift clicking items into it, which is actually quite handy. Those, some more wires. I need to, yeah, grab the tool set, put that in. Already run out of space for the weapons parts, right? Where else have I got room? I think I've got room. I have room in that. I'm slowly collecting up the bulbs so I can get 5 of them. Or whatever that was for, I can't remember now. But I do have a bit of space at the bottom of this one. Just remember in my head to do it. Oh, failed to sort. Huh, okay. Okay. Secure magnetic drive. So that's a 450 still. I was tempted to start making... You can actually make them in the Intel Center. I was not sure whether it was worth doing. I was contemplating looking at the mechanics of it, because you can make them yourself. I feel like it might be worth it almost just to uplift the items you put in. But I didn't check. I didn't check what it was worth. Hey, where in the quest line do you think the average player is at this point in the wipe? Oh, I don't even know. People are probably still down doing like... People are, maybe, I guess people are probably on like, you know, around the early Punishers if they're pushing those. Or like running up some of the earlier Therapist ones. A lot of people have got stuck on things like Dorms 114 and stuff like that. What I do is open the search field for rigs. Ah, that's a nice idea. You craft them. Yeah, I was thinking about doing it. I haven't done it yet, but... Yeah, our regular light bulbs, the Glock buzzer. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Okay, scav kills and maybe reserve stuff. Revision. Oh, this is a pretty awful spawn, actually. Okay. Just thinking where's best to go for scav kills from here. I genuinely am not even sure. Maybe we'll just get into one of these buildings. What gun is that? RPD? Good shout. Damn. The guy knew how to deal with me. I thought he would die to my gunfire before. Wonder what he's. I'm just wearing. Wonder if he had some good armor on. End punch bug, really? I didn't really feel it. How did he kill me? 142 absorb armor. Kind of sucks. What's he wearing? Oh, he's wearing something pretty big. Is that the Is that the class 5 Osprey? Kind of looks like it. His spray was good. Oops. Well, overall accuracy 0.4, so it's actually like a combo. So I only hit 4 of the shots, but those shots went through. I somehow hit him twice. I'm not sure exactly how, but look at it slow. Your gun just jumped slower. Must have been arms. Yeah, I guess. Wait, where is he? 120 hours? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it was anything like, other than the kind of sort of magnetic grenade. Though, whatever. His nickname's a very bad word in Russian. Why take that fight when you just want to farm scouts? I didn't have any choice. The man was like nading me to hell. I absolutely had to. Like, I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can say that. I don't know how you think I had any choice there. It was do or die. Like, there was no way I could avoid that, especially given I was upstairs as well. I had to fight him. I don't think I had any choice. And I will stand by that. Do I have any other suppressors? I don't think I was running away from that. Like, the guy was coming for me for an absolute beelining for me. If he'd heard me go whichever way, I'd have caught me running. I needed to fight him, definitely. Hard to put stock in the hours counts these days. Yeah, because people do get a lot of XP on Arena, it's true. Now, do I have anything that this fits onto? I do. That's quite handy. I've been keeping hold of this for a while. What's that going to fit to? Hopefully anything. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can stick this on the M4 then. Go for the swag. Oh wait, can we low pro now? We can low pro. Look at this. Big boys. Should probably just buy the Stark Hour or something. It's not quite the right color, is it? In fairness, neither's that one. Now what? Now, can you buy these? Oh no, it's ref. Damn it. Get a move pistol grips? Yeah. These ones. Yeah, this one's got slightly better stats, so. Buckmaster! Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. We'll build this and then we'll figure out what we're gonna put on top. Okay, so we could just go dot, we could go hammer, we could go not bravo, we could go Foul day. Maybe go for one of these. Could go like Sig Tango. It's got a nice build. Tan Man, exactly. So I can't really use the Gazelle because I need to plant it down for other quests. Well, I'll just go with one of these, one of my staples then. Ah, you know what I can do? I can repair this, but what we can do is we can buy these. Well, they are quite expensive. Well, could be worth it. We'll try them. I've not really used the side plates. We need money spent anyway with them, so at least they're useful. Not just buying any old garbage. Hello Beef, just saying hello to a fellow Brit. Thanks, YouTubers. Bloody cracky, there is this ugly old wife. Thank you, thank you. Yes, it's a toughie. It's a toughie. But we'll get through. We'll get through. We'll be all right. We'll be at 1.0 before you know it. Right, so I have a teensy bit of 5501. I have a teensy bit of 5601. Then the rest of it is a little bit of sauce. I'm out of all of my crafted stuff, and then we're into M855. But I can buy that now. If we have enough dollars. Which I do not. What do you want to sell to him? It's handy. You can use the search to sell, which is quite useful. I think these things, I need all of them for the hideout. Tango PVOs is how much people mother guns these days. I mean, I've just found a few in the run up through the wipe. And now finally I'm using some of them here and there. Is all. I'm just trying to think what the best thing is to get rid of here. I can't remember if I need the rooster anymore. Don't think I need... Do I need the eggs? I think I need one. Because I haven't got on to living high. I can sell one of the eggs. Because the craft's disappeared, so you can't do it anyway.
Gold, please.
What else we got? Oh, Mojo Point. Thank you for the 3 months, man. You reached Hall of Fame too. Yeah. A lot of the stuff I'm usually keeping them for a reason is the problem. What are these broken? You need loads of broken houses, I think, for something. It's good as a joke. Love it. Well, how much can we buy with what we've got? Oh, I can buy 100. Okay, we'll just buy 100. Saves me from having to faff around. Doing this, and then... Wait, did I do that one way around? There we go. So in here, then, I guess we need... 6, right? 6, 15... Yeah, that. All I probably could do is 7, actually. Then we could load one in the gun. I wonder if this is going to be... M856A1 is going to be available or not. Is it by default already or not? It is not. Interesting. Yeah, you can see I bought a load of cat tourniquets. previously to get peacekeepers level up, so I got so many. Maybe I just don't just take a bag. I mean, it probably seems like a bad idea, that. Go and buy one of these. I should put a TAM magazine on, shouldn't I? But never mind. Cool. Okay. Well, we'll try again. Try again. What is it with markings on mags? I was just trying to when I've like gone through them a bit, it's easier for me to keep track of like which ones are good, which ones are not. Level 15 is white. Prepare for Escape Edition. 2k hours. Absolutely hating the grind to even get the first scav junk box. Any quick tips on cash on 1.2 millish? I mean, yeah, Reno obviously, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard. You just have to be farming items that are actually worth money, and looking out for items that barter for items that you can also sell. That's the main thing. So there's stuff that's outright for cash. TNTs sell for like 15k. Guess like pox ram's kind of alright. Some food's okay, some of it's not though. So Tarkos are alright. Some of the other food's really, really bad. Streamer items typically pretty good. So safes are quite good, but then often the items there are like dollar items, doesn't really help. It's just got to grind it out. Just got to grind it out. The pistol grip is a visual crime. I'm sorry. How did you get US dollars so low? I kept buying MP5s and shoving them through the cult circle. Egg barters per Corona plate still? I don't think so. I think that's gone. After playing Tarkov for so long, I bought Cat to games for my family vehicles and hiking first aid kits. Nice. Oh yeah, cash registers. That's not a bad idea. Alex on YouTube had the idea of the cash registers. Yeah, cash register runs can actually get you some decent cash. You can get like, they usually give you about 12k per cash register. So you can get, you know, if you go and hit a couple of them, you can easily get 100 grand. That's not a bad idea. One great thing about the search, I can't show you now, but if you're using the search thing, you can be on a trader and you can see what they buy all of the stuff you've got in your stash for. So that's very helpful just to kind of get an idea of like what they sell for. So go on to Therapist and just like do the search thing, go on barter items, just like click through and you can see what she'll buy all of the stuff for. So that's very handy. I find that very handy. Yeah, I have Tarbank key, but I like the last time I tried to go and do it, I just got killed. Because everyone else trying to do it as well, unfortunately. I mean, when I went to it, it'd already been hit. Every time I try to leave the cash register to get bullets back in my head. Yeah, the main, I mean, I haven't done it that many times. Most of the time I'm just not in the area. But the last time I tried to do it, somebody was just in the next corridor and killed me. So I agree, same thing. Tripwire spot? Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Cash registers on streets is mainly what we're referring to here. This is a bit of a better spot. Hello? Oh wait, this isn't the spawn point I thought I was at. I thought I was at the one like on the very far edge. Let's see if I can get over to the train station kind of area. The tower's not bad, actually, for killing scavs. glue, huh, maybe? Could be. Only issue with these towers here is that you get spotted, you're just done for. Really? Damn, the barbed wire is sharp and spiky. Hello, Ozas. Let's see what happens over here. I've always quite liked this spot in some ways. Oh, I heard a scav from behind.
Служивый!
What about over here? I guess maybe they're over here then, are they? Thought that they're over that side. I'm assuming this is counting. Okay, no. So we just have to kill scavs. That's all we have to do. Tangoscope silver vendors? I don't think so. I picked this up. I'm pretty sure it's not. A lot of shots going on in there. I have to try and move over towards the pawn buildings because I have the quest over there to do pest control. But then it does mean that I have to... Raiders count as scavs now? Probably. Probably. So I just wonder if I go underground, am I going to run into everybody over there? Yeah, skier's task. Yeah, exactly. This might be suicide, I don't know. Oh yeah. It is under here. Let's just avoid that, I think. I've got the WMX 200 on. Yeah, boss maybe, yeah. Two PMCs fighting over territory, could be that. Could avoid this just by running up this way. Into the first K building or whatever. Maybe I get unlucky and run into someone, but... Is that guard? Did seem like a guard. Oops. Well, let's see. They haven't pushed me or anything. He says. Damn. Feel like I should see him miss my arm. Guess we can probably tell from the task, can't we? That was a second kill, so I guess it was a boss scars. I should have loaded this with more 855. Don't know why I didn't do that before. I don't mind waiting a little bit. Like this, it's the way that you get scavs to spawn and stuff. There's more scavs if you chill for a bit. Checking to make sure I'm not going to get... Just some random player scout, looks like. Okay. Reserves a sketchy horror map. Is in many ways. Click, 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 click. Hopefully player scavs are running the coward route lives up to the rat nature. Got in here. Whoa. Yo. Damn, son. Horrifying guard? Damn right. Sheesh. Survivor Reserve is so much fun. It's just a scav. Yes. How do we do now? 6. When do the player scavs cometh? Probably now, to be honest. Usually Vegas scavs won't push you if the big fellas are aggro. Just a hunch. Not sure if that's true. I don't think they seem aggro to me, these guys, though. They weren't aggro to me before I, like, peeked around the corner. Hello? God damn it. think I just heard something. Not really sure what I heard. Basement could be worth now. Sound like many dead things. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is about D2 is just always scary, isn't it? Inevitably someone's sat in there with a grenade or something. Wait, it's not this side, is it? It's the other side. I haven't been through here for a while. I'm gonna stop here for a sec just to regain stam. Getting food, water, okay. Drink a bit. Basement building, then train. First sewer MSD2 is needed for a quest. What, like no bag? I got rat in D2 a week ago. No, it's fatal in there if you get caught. That's the issue, right? It's just like impossible to not die in there under the wrong circumstances. I do want to kill a few more scavs if I can. Oh, come on. Come off it. Let me home. Don't be like that. Okay. Can't see anyone obvious at Dome. Where's this person coming from? They're just below me? guess. For death. Sure surprised them. Guy. This guy just ruined his pants. Should be kept going, no. I wonder if this did anything for pest control. You have to be in the middle barracks, don't you? Doesn't count unless you're actually in the middle one. Mm-hmm.
Ты куда пошел?
Should probably start keeping these Ushankas, I think. So much for that. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Okay. Didn't know where he went, actually. Top rigs? Oh, yeah. Should really. What I should do is do this. Like that. This is what you always actually used to do in the past, just to like bait the shots, and it was really annoying.
Нет никого.
Okay. Punisher Part 2. I haven't done pest control though. Or with glue hard's guards ammo. Yeah, I know. That does kind of suck. Could be worse. Best with level Ragman. You can buy markers from him. I mean, the main best way, obviously, is just to like buy and sell stuff again. It's like the same story. I feel like I'm broken record. I'm just saying the same advice over and over. It's not really what people want to hear. The problem is you just have to do it. It's like it's just painful. You just have to do it. Am I getting any more down here? I only need
Gold.
6 or something.
Oh,
Hey, special.
Watching lately has been making me want to play again. Haven't since January.
Well, don't let me tempt you if you've got things to do. But I always have a good time on the Tarkov. You know that. Fifth thing you can buy and sell for most efficient? I don't even think there is. I think any of them will do. As far as I think. You lose a ton of money doing it this way, was the only problem. Hard drives, good for magnets. Trying to protect player scavs. Any kind of scav, really. Player scavs, normal scavs. Preferably AI scavs. Ah, here we go.
Блять, тут нашего завалили!
Oops. It seemed like a player scout, didn't it? Pew! I wonder if that counted. Did it count if you're in here and they're not in here? I guess not. Now, there was an AI scav in here, I think. Somewhere. Got 8 minutes. What do we think? Is it worth going down to D2? With 8 minutes to go? For the horror show, yes. Okay. Right, enough of that then. Let's head. Okay. Yeah, people have been through here, killed a bunch of dudes. Need to take it, then make it across the ponds, take it to the range stage for fun. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd be up for it. I'd be up for a range day for sure. We used to go to various summer camps as cadets and go and do some, mainly blanks actually, because it was like exercise practice. So you like blanks there. It was quite good. That was quite good as a young'un, as a kid. That was fun. Certainly enjoyed that. Right, here comes the sketch part. Bodes well, doesn't it? Bullet holes in the door. Fantastic. Just what you want. Okay. They've already left. There's already a fight in here. They've already left. All right. Pretty good raid. Let's get rid of Punisher Part 2. Pretty good. Get up with a nice 60 rounders as well. It's not bad. I know we used quite a lot of the 5.601 just on scavs, but I don't mind too much. I'd rather use the ammo to survive and not die. We've got, yeah, two guards, so. Not too bad. Oh, take the player scout stuff. Yeah, maybe I should have actually. He probably had a load of stuff on him. Yeah, you're right. We'll hide out stuff on crafting. 6 scav junk boxes, man. Okay, so look, this is good. We got... Oh wait, we did bunker part 1 by accident. Oh yeah, because you just leave, don't you? It's bunker part 2 that's hard. Forgot about that. I thought I was doing this one. Okay, so we did this one as well. Fantastic. Punish part 3. We'll do that one next time. Easy job part 1. Mechanics, signal part 4, because it's attention. Steady signal. This one is a bit dull. I don't think I've ever completed that, even though it's actually technically very easy. Oh, and then a daily quest. Okay, good. Is your streaming room also a storage room? Yes. At the moment it is. Razor. And it's a bit more money. There we go. Capped over 4 mil. It's pretty good. So one reason I wasn't too bothered about this is because there's quite a few mags of this stuff as well. So there was that with this one. Then there's this one. And then there's this one as well. So there's actually quite a lot. There's quite a lot of ammo left over. So I was like, yeah, you know, it's fine. Could use a bit of it. Just do what we need to do. Bit of CBJ as well. We do actually do some MCX stuff. Maybe I'll do some MCX stuff tomorrow. I don't know. We'll do a quick scav and then we'll call it. Actually been on slightly later than I was expecting to. Max fence rep is also crazy. Been finding full runs for 180. Do we know next fight might try to come back then? I think it'll be December. I personally just think it'll be December. Do you hit arena daily? Most of the time. Sometimes not the weekend, but usually in the day. Did you get your stream item box? I did, yeah. I did. I grabbed that one. At that stage? What do you mean? I think it'll be December. They got 1.0, right? So I think they give themselves as much time as they can. I thought junk boxes half is literally just junk I'm not going to need anymore. The problem is it does actually take a bit of like effort to go through and figure out what you need and what you don't need. Oh my god, this... Absolutely banging in here. You do actually need SJ9s for things. Yeah, it dropped in hot, definitely. Holy moly. Oh. He's a scav, fortunately. Nothing good. They left the BP. They took the other stuff. Maybe they were space limited, I don't know. Oh, he's checked that already. We'll do 2 boxes then. This armor is actually pretty good. NM2 rig. It's a decent carrier. It's class 3. Class 3 under. It's pretty nice. Neat. There's not that many cheap or low early armors that have that property. Learning buttons again is gonna be rough. Yeah, for sure. I feel like that after like 4 days of not playing. It'll come back quick, I'm sure. 604 scav res, you can do one with 9x39 BP. True. I mean, I just take it all, right? Just take it all. Oh, bloody hell. Which level 4? Not all, so the only ones that are left are Mechanic and Peacekeeper. Everything else is out, I'm afraid. We're already there. I think they unlock too quickly, personally. Bayonet. Cowboy hat. Ah. Actually, do need that for Ragman. Here's the Zigilla goes the other way. Problem with Scav, right, is that you can't shoot him or you lose rep, and you don't know if he's aggroed on you. Sometimes he's aggroed on you through walls, and if he does, all the other Scavs also go after you, which is really, really annoying. Didn't know when the last fight was. I've been flipping coming back, so I haven't been up on things. I see. Okay, good to get the cowboy hat out of it, this actually. And the SJ9, because you do need SJ9s for Lightkeeper, I think, later on. Oh, and Ref. Yeah, Ref's not level 4 either, that's true. I always kind of discard Ref, though. Okay, we'll finally finish this one. Nice. Get another gazelle out of that. All right. Okay, cool. Cool. Did the bunker. The Punisher 2. Oh yeah, I need to make some more of these helmets. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to barter, because now I've done these half masks. I was keeping the half masks anyway, so I can turn them into aramid. Then once I've done the aramid, then I can make more of these. Kind of the idea. Okay, my friends, let us find somebody to go and raid. Do you think AK-12 is worth 530k? No, I don't. To be honest with you. It's good, but I don't think it's really worth it. Hey look, Knight Tarkov from Friendly Guy. Let's go over and say hi. If he's... Wait, is he still around? Been on for 3 hours. Is he staying on, or is he going? It kind of looks like he's going. If he's on his desktop, it's never a good sign. Friendly Guy? Yeah, because I can raid over on Twitch, but anyway, I don't really know. We're gonna raid him anyway. If he's gonna leave, then he'll just raid somebody else, I'm sure. Anyway, so I'll be back tomorrow. As I was saying earlier, I'm not gonna be on the rest of the week. I'm going to I'm busy at a LAN party for like half a week with my friends. It's like an annual thing. Usually it gets disturbed by the wipe, but this time the wipe happened nice and early, so I can just go and enjoy myself. Kind of need after the wipe because it is a lot. But yeah, so I'll be on tomorrow. So if you catch me then, I'll see you then. If not, then I'll see you probably like next Monday or something. So it's gonna be gonna be a while where I'm gonna be off for a bit. But either way, have a good one, and I will see you all later. Bye for now.